Hello, and welcome to the 2026 Fall Product Program Girl Scout and Caregiver M2 Media Online Setup Demo. If that was not a mouthful, I'm not sure what is. This evening, we are going to be covering the different aspects of the Girl Scouts of Central Illinois Fall Product Program, and then we will do a deep dive into the M2 Media platform. At this time, the M2 Media platform is locked to the Girl Scout and Caregiver experience, so I will be walking through the process in a series of screenshots and discussion about what to expect as you are going through the M2 system. First, I do want to make sure to thank each and every one of you for your attendance in this training. Without our involved caregivers helping their Girl Scouts offer this program, we would not be able to offer the Fall Product Program. And so the Fall Product Program this year is going to begin October 1st and run through November 2nd. The theme of the program this year is going to be the same as the theme for Cookies in 27, Ready to Explore. The mascots between both programs will differ, however. The mascot for the Fall Product Program is going to be the kangaroo that you see pictured here. Now, the Fall Product Program is meant to be a fun and easy way to kick off your Girl Scout year. So even if you've checked with your troop and you know that they aren't choosing to participate, you as an individual can still participate, especially online, but there are in-person opportunities for you as well. So you can really make this program work for both you and your family, whether that is participating in person with the use of the order card, participating online in the M2 platform that we'll take a look at in a little bit, or both. So really you can mix and match and make this program work best for the level of time and involvement that you have during the fall. So let's dive in and take a look at the Fall Product Program. To start off with, I do want to share our council URL. You will want to go ahead and bookmark this URL if you're choosing to participate in the Fall Product Program, and that URL is going to be gsnutsandmags.com/GS Central Illinois. You're going to choose the login to campaign site, which is the purple button from that web page. And if you have multiple Girl Scouts in your household, you are going to be able to toggle between those Girl Scouts. And I will show you how just a little bit later in the training. So there are a couple different ways for you to get started. Once you are ready to get started, you can either look for an email starting October 1st in your registered email address inbox. So please keep in mind that whatever email address you gave us when you registered your Girl Scout or Girl Scouts is what we will use to send the marketing email. I do also want to advise you that that email sometimes will arrive in either a junk, promotion, spam, or other folder rather than your inbox. So be looking around for that email in those different inboxes around October 1st. If you don't see that email, you can also visit the Council M2 site. You'll be able to click Go to Campaign Site and then select Create an Account under this pink box here. And that is where you will go to get your Girl Scout registration process going for the Fall Product Program. You can also begin in-person sales using the order card on October 1st as well. So while you're waiting on that email, you can have the order card out, visit your neighbors, family, friends, anyone, and start those sales in person as well. If you did not get that email and you're going to self-launch, the first step here will be to either enter in your troop number and then also search by your last name. So if you don't see your troop or your name, don't worry. We're going to tell you the different steps on how to get your account registered. And so if you don't know your troop number or you have changed troops and you're still uncertain, you can search a couple different troop numbers with that name, but otherwise you're still able to move on in the process. So once you've entered your name, the system will pull up any participant names that might match for who you are. If that is not your name, you can click I don't see my name, create a new account, and move on from there. Once you are able and into your account, you're going to follow the next steps and set up your campaign, which does include answering some questions like what does being a Girl Scout mean to you, what your goal might be, as well as what does your Girl Scout troop plan to do with the money you earn from the product program. It then also shows you a breakdown of what that blurb will look like so that you can take a look at it and make any edits in the boxes above before going on to the next step. Before you proceed, you'll also make sure that the first name, last name, and troop number matches. If it does, you'll click proceed. If it doesn't, you'll click go back and make sure you're making the proper selections. So once you've set up your account, the next step for your Girl Scout will be to set up her avatar. And let me tell you that this will be where a lot of your Girl Scouts time is spent as she goes through the thousands of different options for hair, clothing, body style, shoes, accessories, highlights in your hair, all of those different things. Each year, M2 adds additional products and avatar items, so different hairstyles, hair colors, shoes, socks. So really your Girl Scout can take her time to make an avatar that truly represents her. I've seen avatars that start off with girls with glasses and braces, and as they get older, then their avatar has longer hair, no glasses, their braces are gone. So it's fun each year for these girls to be able to design their avatar that looks just like them. You can also have your Girl Scout add a voice to their avatar. So you can choose to upload an audio file, and your avatar will actually talk and say, "Hello, my name is Emma Miller," and kind of be animated in that way. That also brings us then to our Girl Scout dashboard. So this is what you as the caregiver of your Girl Scout will see. If she would like to change the photo or change any of her avatar items, she's more than able to do that here by going to Izzy's avatar. As a caregiver, when you're in this system, you're going to be using the Manage Paper Orders area. I recommend doing that at the end of the program once you know you've collected all the orders you're going to have for the order card, then go in and put it in. Otherwise, I just worry that, you might miss, oh, I needed to add a deluxe pecan cluster, or I needed to add this peanut product. And so entering it all at one time helps to ensure that there aren't any errors. When your Girl Scout is ready to send emails to customers, she's going to go to emails. She can take a look at her sales reports here. This is where a Girl Scout will go also to print personalized door hangers or business cards. We're going to talk about those in just a few minutes. If she wants to create a campaign video, she can work on that here. There's also a progress bar at the top so she can see how close or over her goal she is. Then below all of the campaign items is all of the fun stuff. So her personalized patch, she can make sure she has the background that she likes, make any changes to her avatar, see if there are any, online only rewards that she's gotten as far as like decorating her room, that we'll hopefully take a look at here in just a few, as well as any, online little rewards just to keep girls going. Then she can also take a look at what physical rewards she's earned that she'll be receiving from the council. Below that is more of the area for you as the Girl Scouts parent or caregiver. Share My Site feature is how a Girl Scout can either choose to share their fall product site on your social media or via text message. A Girl Scout does need to use the Share My Site feature at least once during the program as one of the steps to earn that personalized patch. If you have multiple Girl Scouts, you can take a look at them here. If you need to add a Girl Scout or update a profile, all of those options are here for you below. If you are a caregiver of multiple Girl Scouts in your household, up here in the top right-hand corner where it says PG, you can drop that down and actually toggle between the different dashboards of each of your Girl Scouts. So this dashboard is really handy because everything that you might need is going to be on this dashboard right here, including the tools that she needs to run her business. So I love that M2 has built these in over the last several years. They're very cool, innovative tools, whether she is going to have online customers or in-person customers. So from her dashboard, she can send emails. She can either import the customer list from last year's cookie or fall product program. She can add emails of friends or teachers she may have, and then send emails from the M2 site. She can also choose to print business cards, which are going to have, a specific URL and a code to enter or a QR code to scan to shop that Girl Scouts specific site. A Girl Scout can also print door hangers. So if they're going door to door in their neighborhood and one of their neighbors isn't home, they can leave a door hanger on the front door. And then using the Share My Site feature, which again will be used for texting or social media posts. And a girl does need to send 18 emails from the M2 site and use the Share My Site feature at least once, on top of earning some sales totals in order to earn that personalized patch. So when a girl does email a customer and offer them to shop from their online nut and candy storefront, customers do have two different options in how they receive their nut and candy orders. So, girl delivery is an option if the customer chooses one of the 16 items that are on our order card. So, they can either get girl delivery from ordering via the order card or online. If they order online, the money is collected at payment or at checkout, and then that order is automatically credited to the girl, and then the product is ordered and delivered to the service unit for further distribution. Once it arrives to the service unit, it will be then distributed to your troop. Your troop volunteer will break that down and distribute it to the Girl Scouts who participated in the program. So, girl delivery is available for any of those 16 nut and candy items that are on our order card. Direct ship is going to be perfect for a customer who wants a nut or candy option outside of the 16 we're offering, or if they live too far away. So if your aunt lives in New York City, she can still shop and support you, but her order would be for direct ship. So again, once they're online, the customer will order and pay for that product online. That order is automatically credited to the Girl Scout, and then that product is shipped directly to the customer. In a couple slides, I will show you the option that customers can now choose. If they don't want to have expedited shipping, they can choose standard shipping, and have those shipped to them for the fee that fits their budget best. So here's what those storefronts look like. If a customer chooses nuts and chocolate, then they will have the option to either save shipping costs and order items for girl delivery, or have the convenience of having their items shipped to them, for a shipping fee. If a customer chooses magazines, tumblers, bark boxes, candles, or personalized products, those will all be online direct ship only. None of those items will be available for in-person girl delivery. This year, customers can actually toggle between storefronts and more easily reach their different storefronts. I do want to note that checkout between those storefronts does remain separate. So, for example, if a customer is choosing to shop for some nut or candy items, they check out and now, they want to look at the bark box options. Instead of having to go back to the email from your Girl Scout, they can actually choose the drop down menu here and choose BarkBox, Candle, personalized products, and then go to that storefront to shop as well. If a customer does try to leave one storefront without checking out for the other, they will be encouraged to either check out or change shops and lose or abandon their cart. Here's that direct ship default option I was telling you about in a couple slides ago, as far as if a customer does not want to pay for the expedited or standard shipping, and they want to pay for 2-day shipping, they're more than welcome to do so, but the customer really can choose. If a customer has a chocolate item, the 2-day shipping will automatically be selected, but they are able to opt out of that if they prefer. However, I do want to note that if a customer chooses standard shipping, and their chocolate items arrive melted, there is no option to replace those items. Chocolate will only be replaced if melted when done by the 2-day shipping option. So that is nice though for your customers to be able to choose which of the shipping methods work best for them. Also new this year is the direct ship nut upsell. So when a customer is shopping for direct ship nuts or chocolates, when they go to checkout, they may be presented with a bonus offer. And so that offer appears within the shipping cart or excuse me, the shopping cart, and will provide an opportunity to add an additional item to their order. So these bonus offers are processed as standard direct ship sales. They do count towards a participant's rewards. It also counts towards overall program sales. It is fulfilled right alongside that customer's direct ship order, and it does not impact shipping costs. So if it were to move the customer up to the next shipping bracket, these bonus items will not have any added shipping to them. So the theory behind this is there are 5 total items that M2 is offering on a rotational basis. A customer will be offered 3 items. Hopefully those 3 or most likely those 3 will be items that are not already in that customer's cart. And then if the customer is interested, they can select one of those 3 items on offer to them. That will add to the cart. They get a $2 or get $2 off of the cost of that product and no additional shipping charges. So if a customer is not interested, they can absolutely choose to not have that upsell, but that is just an option to offer to our customers. I do want to note that in order to qualify for this upsell, a supporter does need to have at least one non-care to share item. So if a customer only has care to share items in their cart, there's nothing that will truly actually be shipping to that customer, so they would not be offered this upsell there. If you have any questions about this upsell, please don't hesitate to reach out to our council team and we'll be happy to talk with you about that. So I did want to really quick go through the online storefronts. I know we've seen them in a couple of different ways, but also wanted to talk about pricing and shipping costs. So the first will be our magazines. The cost of those magazines are going to vary by the title, and any print magazines are going to ship for $2.95 per order. So that is not per magazine, but that is per order. And so we will talk a little bit about magazine shipping as well. If a customer has other shipped items in their cart, that $2.95 fee will be waived. This year, we are offering Premium Plus magazines. So these are more popular titles or maybe more niche titles, like lots of hobbies or good housekeeping and things. So again, prices will vary by title, and those will ship. The print version of these magazines will ship for $2.95 per order. If a customer chooses the digital option for these magazines, there will not be a fee per order. Personalized products are expanded this year, so they have been expanded to include candles, soaps, calendars, as well as colored personalized photo frames. So those items are going to range in cost from $29.95 to $79.95. The first item will ship for $14.99, and then it will be $4 each for each additional item added from that personalized product storefront. We also are offering Tervis tumblers this year. This also has been an expanded collection to include some like Major League Baseball, pro, NFL football, Harry Potter, some different sets of things. And so those prices are going to range from $27.99 to $89.99. The first tumbler is going to ship for $8.99. The second will ship for $7.99. The third ships for $4.99. And after that, it's $1 for each additional tumbler when it comes to shipping. We're also offering candles this year. Those are going to range from $24.95 to $64.95. This year, we see an expanded collection from 8 candle options to 51. That does include new scents as well as new candle sizes as well. Those are going to ship very similarly to our personalized products. The first item will ship for $14.99, and then it's $4 for each additional item when it comes to shipping. Finally, online, we're going to offer BarkBox. The new BarkBox this year is going to be the Campfire Sing-Along Pack. That's going to come with the toys that you see pictured here, the campfire toy, the marshmallow toy, and the guitar. That's also going to come with a container of the Berry Trios treats. That's going to be $28.99. We also have the returning 3 boxes from last year. So those would be the Good Dog Goals box, the Happy Trails and Tails box, and the Cozy Pup Campout box. Well, and all of those are available while supplies last. Each of those boxes are going to be $28.99. It is $5 to ship 1 box or $10 for 2 or more boxes. So those are all of the different online options that your Girl Scouts customers can shop from when they are supporting your Girl Scout. Another great option, whether it's in person on the order card or online, is Adopt a Soldier. This is a great opportunity for our Girl Scout troops to collect donations for nut and candy items to then give back to our military troops who are serving at home as well as abroad. So the customer will indicate their $8 donation under the Adopt a Soldier column on the order card, and they'll designate whether they will donate a nut or candy item. And then this will also be available as an option on the online storefront. If a customer is shopping both for girl delivery or for direct ship, they will have the Adopt a Soldier option. Troops do earn $1.20 for each donation, which is 15% of an $8 donation. And Girl Scouts can earn the Care to Share patch for 5 or more donations. And then we partner with Operation Gratitude, who then will take care of delivering those nut and candy items to our military service men and women, both at home and abroad. So all of those things build into really fun rewards. All of the rewards that you see on the screen here are cumulative. You will note that once we get to 55 plus combined items, that there are choices. So there is a choice between an item or Nutty Bucks or Travel Dough. Nutty Bucks is kind of an online code that you'll receive that you can use to shop for items in our local boutiques and online as well. Travel Dough is an online code that's earned for any girls who are wanting to start booking for trips in our travel programs, and those can be earned and held for up to 5 years. If you don't make your reward selections by November 2nd, then I do go in and make those selections for you. When I do make those selections, I will choose the item over the Nutty Bucks or Travel Dough. So if you miss that opportunity, please reach out to your troop leader or volunteer. But if no selection is made by the time we close up the sale as a council, I will go ahead and select the items for our Girl Scouts. An additional reward for the fall product program is both the personalized patch and the crossover patch. So the personalized patch is a patch earned for the fall product program. A girl earns it by sending 18 or more emails from the M2 site, using that Share My Site feature, and having a total of $350 in total sales. This year, there are 3 different personalized patch backgrounds, so we do want to to make sure that when your Girl Scout logs in, that she is visiting that personalized patch site and making sure she selects the patch that she likes best. So we have options between the Sydney Opera House, the Outback, and then the Barrier Reef as well. Then a girl is also eligible to earn the cookie crossover patch if she met all the requirements to earn the personalized patch in fall products and then sells 400 or more packages of cookies. She will earn the cookie crossover patch that you see pictured here. That has the suitcase because you're doing all kinds of traveling, and then the cookie mascot, the lop-eared rabbit, is here and represented on the cookie crossover patch. So both of those can be earned through fall product program and are a fun addition to your Girl Scouts sash or vest to help them celebrate participating in those programs. If you need any assistance throughout the program, please don't hesitate to reach out. The very first recommendation I have for reaching out is your troop leader or troop fall product volunteer. If they aren't sure of the answer to your question, our customer care team at the council level has all kinds of resources, whether it be for, on our website with all different forms. You'll just go to our website, getyourgirlpower.org, hover over Cookies Plus, and choose fall products. You can also email us at customercare@girlscouts-gsci.org or calling us at 888-623-1237. M2 also has a really in-depth customer care team. They are actually cross-trained to not only answer questions about their system, but also answer some of the questions about the Council Fall Product Program as well, specifically dates and other things. They do have a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee and can be reached either by email support.gsnutsandmags.com or calling 800-372-8520. So if you do ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your troop leader, our council, or the M2 team for assistance. We are all more than willing to help you whenever you need it. My name was Emma Miller. I'm the Director of Product Sales here at the Council. There is my email address as well as my phone number. Please feel free to reach out to me as well if you have any questions. I thank you for your time in taking this training, and please don't ever hesitate to let us know if you have any questions. Thank you so much and have a great fall product program this year.